Good morning folks, Matt here on the planet. Today we're down at the track again. Expect me to be running 800s again, as you do normally. However, today we've got a new pair of shoes. Let's get excited about our new shoes. This is what we got. Where we are, it's not the Asics Metaspeed Sky Plus shoe, however it is the Paris version. Now if you watched some of my previous videos not too long ago, when we were across in Japan, we went to the expo for the Tokyo Olympics, I tried on the Asics Metaspeed Sky Paris. So there it is, that's our shoe today. Look at that, fantastic right there. So there's no issue about whether I like this shoe, whether it's going to be comfortable or not. I tried it on, and when I was in Japan, we got a free voucher. We got a voucher from like an early order voucher from the guys at the expo. I tried the Metaspeed Sky and the Metaspeed Paris, and again, like last time, the Sky was much more favourable, but the shoe this time is much softer. There's a few other differences about the shoe as well. But yeah, I had the chance to get them on a pre-order, but it was going to be touch and go whether they delivered. They probably wouldn't have been delivered to me on time before I left the country. So I've come back to the UK, pondered over it for a while and decided I'm going to buy it, and here we are with the Asics Metaspeed Sky Paris. Few differences to note, which I think is fantastic. They're much softer, so the cushioning on them is much softer than the predecessor, the outgoing model. One thing I think is the best thing for me ever, most of the shoes over the last couple of years have started getting wider as a thing to get them more bounce, more power. The actual width of the shoe is the same, the width internally, the feeling of the shoe is the same, but the actual contact patch, the outsole, is actually, I'd say, getting on for a centimetre, 8 to 10 millimetres smaller. So the actual contact patch with the ground is actually much smaller on the new version. Running up to the back, all the way along to the back, it's basically about the same. There's no difference in it at all between there, but the difference is at the front. The other thing for me is these shoes here, these ones I've got, they've only got like 250, 300 kilometers on or something like that now. Still fast, and it holds my half marathon PR, 1 hour 32 at the moment in this one. But you kind of, even though they've got the same drop in this one, the older model felt like it was you would sink back into the heel as you stand, and it was really like quite loud and squeaky on the underside. Not too bothered about the noise, but these ones I think are going to be much better in terms of, although it's a 5mm drop, you feel like, possibly because it's squashing down a bit more in the forefront, that you do kind of slightly lean forward a bit more in it. But there's still a lot of cushioning up at the front, so I think it's 34mm in the front stack against the 39 or so in the back, something like that. I'll put it on the screen with this. But yeah, all round fantastic shoe. I'm going to try it out today at the track. I'm also going to take it down on the quayside on my normal quayside run tomorrow. I'll probably start at two 10k stints at marathon goal pace. Whether it's faster than my actual Hawker shoe, I'm not sure about that either, but now I'm going to lace up, get it going, do a warm up, see what that's like on the track. 3:10 is kind of what we're working at the moment. Ideally want to go a bit faster than that by the end of the training block. We're in a 3-month training phase at the moment, and can try and get down to 3 minutes per 800 rep. That's the target. I don't think these shoes are going to make much more difference than the Hawkers that we use. Probably about the same in terms of speed. I think most of the speed comes from me rather than the shoes that we're wearing when you get down to the kind of like the high-end performance level. But yeah, they're exceptionally good. I forgot to mention actually, these are 205 grams. These are 185 grams. I've actually got the size 8 this time. Last time it was a 7.5. Size-wise, they're about the same. I just think it's great, they're fantastic that they've actually made the sole narrower. The contact patch with the ground is narrower, which I much prefer. But the shoe width internally is the same width, so winning all around, isn't it? Okay, I'll get to the track and I'll speak to you soon. Univet gels. Lovely these ones, I haven't tried them for a while. They are fast. They are proper fast shoes. Okay, I didn't buy them for the track. Shouldn't be using them on the track much, but always nice to try it out once on the track. But God, they are fast. Don't ask me about the price, but they're not going back anywhere. But they are not cheap. But yeah, buying from Asics. I think it's bought it from Asics. I think they got a 90-day returns policy, which is amazing. That's the first rep done. 4:30 for the 10k. I'm just backed off a bit now, so jog back to the car, pick up another gel, pick up some of the water electrolytes, and then we'll go around again. Whew, it's a lovely morning for it. It's a bit warm, but well, it's getting a bit warm. Sun's out now. This weekend's been crazy. Friday and Saturday. It's been really hot. Yesterday I had a nice barbecue. That was lovely. I don't know, maybe I ate so much, but even still, I don't know if it's his shoes keeping me in order, but I managed to do it was like I was 4:25 in the first 5k, around that kind of pace, and then slipped back a bit in the second 5k, but all relatively close to that 4:30 per kilometre. Be interested to see what the numbers are exactly, because I didn't check every split. I'm going to take a gel now on the Unived ones today with caffeine, cocoa. And interesting thing about something else I was thinking about, the marathon I ran where I just didn't have it in Manchester. It's the first time I've not used caffeine gels. It's just some of the other gels I wanted to use and I was happy with them, but maybe I needed that caffeine kick kind of halfway. Usually I'll take 2 or 3, probably 3 usually. Did in Valencia with in Manchester last time when I ran my PR as well. I took 3 caffeine gels, so I don't know, I've kind of like, for the races, last couple of races I've moved away from the motor and stuff a little bit. Maybe should get back to that, but so we've got this training block, mini training block, and then the main training block before we go to that winter marathon or up marathon. But yeah, I'm going to take a gel now, so speak to you a bit. Woo, second lap coming up. There we go, that's it, workout complete. That was good. The first rep was really good. First rep of 10k was fantastic. Straight on there, 4:30 meters per kilometre pace, a bit faster than that anyway, coming through at the end. But yeah, these things are phenomenal. Can't fault them. I'm really happy with them. The fact that they've made them narrower on the contact patch. It's actually narrow. I should have brought the other pair down with me today, the older pair. But if you pronate slightly like I do, obviously the softer shoe, the softer cushioning helps you out a lot more. So it's, as you land on the side, there's less of a flick in, and the other ones probably were naturally, the neutral was probably slightly leaning in more. These ones are I'd say more neutral. Yeah, just can't complain about them. I think they're fantastic. I'm not sure I'm going to use them much anymore now because I want to keep them for like kind of races and stuff like that. But fits the foot perfectly well. You know, there's enough width for the front, but still for me I like it really tight, so it's really tight around the top, where there's a problem with I struggle with the Vaporfly 3. It doesn't get tight enough over the top, doesn't matter what you do with the laces, I can't get it tight enough over there, so it's like there's a kind of bit of a movement of your foot inside the shoe, up and down, even though it's tight at the sides. It's really strange, hard to explain, but none of that in this shoe. Absolutely perfect. So Asics Metaspeed Sky, brilliant. Asics, thank you very much. Keep going that way. Other shoe companies over the last couple of years have tried to make the shoes slightly wider, or gradually wider, and it takes away performance. These things have got narrower slightly, just with the contact patch. The actual foam there, you see it sticks out slightly more at the side of the shoes. There's a wider carbon plate in there than the last model. But yeah, these are faster than the last pair, so brilliant. Yeah, that's my first fast couple of runs in the Asics Metaspeed Sky, my fastest track session, one of my best 10k stints. Although the second 10k stint on the quayside here wasn't as good, but you know, there I am trying to get back to the long runs after a marathon training block and a marathon race, so we're getting there. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. These boys are fast. Manchester half marathon. Got to be a PR in these.